Well, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for an exciting chilled out Saturday session of The Prey. It is so good to see so many of you here. And also that you guys are so active in the chat just even before this thing began. So it's really, really nice. Really wonderful to see you. And there's, of course, Mr. Yoshi, who's been here for hours. Indeed. Yoshi, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. There's the Camilla, the Jay, and the Camilla. Wonderful to see you here as well as on the stream. That is just wonderful. Good. Glad to see that things are going well. Glad to see that you're in the spirit of streaming. And I believe Camilla said she's going to stream again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. There's the Nancy. There's Sebastian. There's Miss Julia. There's also Horizon Dolls is here. Wonderful to see you too, buddy. And I think that is everyone I can see in chat. Is there somebody else I have missed? If so, I do apologize. Wonderful. Wonderful that you're here and joining me for exciting stuff in The Prey. And this is what it looks like. And also, glad that you're on the ball, Horizon, because I totally forgot about the guy. Whoops, I'm not in the vision. Oh, there we go. Good that you are on the ball, because I had no idea who Josh Dalton was until you just, mentioned it. Josh Dalton. And that's me thinking something about the Waltons. Crazy stuff. Oh, something. Yeah, there's always something that isn't working well. And there's always something that'll stop working. That's the other issue with streaming. That's kind of what keeps us on our toes. You'll work it out, I'm sure. You'll work it out.
Dr. Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on neural connectomes in the Lobby Training Center later this week. Sounds exciting. Space is limited, so reserve your seat by emailing Dr. Dalton.
Do you know this? Oh my God, the nightmare already. Crazy. This voice, I thought we had switched off. I know exactly where that is. While he's hunting me. He totally isn't happy. Let's go to the bridge. We need to kind of walk past him here. The bridge. There is a thing that lets us disable the station announcement, as funny as they are. Sometimes I'm thinking, dude, shut up. Crazy stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can find it. I thought I had switched it off, but maybe I was wrong. So, that's the first stop, the bridge. See what happens. I'm wearing a t-shirt today that says I'm on a winning streak. This is what it looks like. Winning streak. Very cool. Lovely, lovely new t-shirt. Loving that. I thought I'd show you while there's a loading screen and stuff. So, dang. It was in the captain's computer, I believe, somewhere. I think Captain, she was dead, of course. Captain's totally dead, but hello, mimics, even. Dude, no. I'm on a mission. Mission is not to kill you. It's not in the briefing room, I think. It was. Dude. It was upstairs here. This is where it is. Captain's loft. That's where we're going. While the nightmare's trying to hunt me. Dead bodies and seats. It's like action the moment you start this game. Crazy. I think it was here. Under Talos I. Captain Jada Mark said, Talos I. PA system. Enable and disable. Station-wide announcements are pre-recorded and played according to regular scheduled rotation. I say disable. Disable? This is disabled, isn't it? This is enabled? This is disabled. It's definitely disabled. Do I like winning as well. I don't like losing. But I'm not a sore loser, I wouldn't say that. So, evacuation announcement. Disable also. Or enable, don't know. Without authorization from Alex Yu, disable. We need to just hang out here anyway because of the nightmare that's hunting us. Oh yeah, there was this shuttle incident that we might want to investigate. So here's my plan for today. There is this says shuttle. We do have a shuttle bay that's accessible directly from the lobby, but I've never really been in it, so I thought maybe we could investigate it today. Shuttle Advent departed just before the first alarms. That's the one with the 5 people on board that we've actually destroyed. So this is probably not up-to-date information anymore. Are you there? Your transcribe's offline, I can't reach you. And no, you wouldn't leave Talos while there was still crew aboard. I know it's a long shot, but if you get this message, contact me. I'm in cargo bay at the moment. I have a handful of survivors with me. Sarah Elazar, perfect. We've met her already. Good stuff. Yes, this is why we disable the messages. And I thought I might just try, you know. See if the computer bot voice thing now just shuts up. Izumi, Minami, sorry about that. Can't save you anymore. So, Josh Dalton Hardware Labs and the Shuttle Bay. I'm thinking those are great things to get started today. So let's go do that. The save code, I think I've opened the save already in her office. It kind of is and it isn't Horizon. This is a cup that I've released alongside the regular WP Guru mug, but it's never been all that popular with the mouse on here. I like it. It's good. It's a good mug. It's got my little logo on it, and the mug used to kind of walk through the. Oh, it's difficult to see in the darkness. There we go. That's me and the mouse mug there. Yeah, this is also available from the mug store. I believe if you type in !mugs, you get a link to that. Yes, do you know I can do it like this? So it's like this is as if the mouse is walking through. You know, it's just like basically like the old days. Like, and then I do this, and then the mouse comes back. So that's cool, isn't it? Perfect. Yeah. So. Low tech, I say low tech. Funny, isn't it? Yes, Julia often uses this for tea, and I thought today I'm going to use it. Okay, lobby, here it is. Crew quarters. We could also check out what our actual missions are. That's a novel idea, isn't it? Who's December? We're still debating that. I don't know if it ever gets solved. Mikhaila's father, this is something I'd like to have a look at today, but for that we need to have hacking level 4, so that requires like another 10 neuromods or so. Blackbox Project, that's Josh Dalton, that's him. Unknown, he's in the guts. An email on Lane Carpenter's workstation mentioned missing Blackbox equipment in the guts, so we should look for him. I think that's a great idea. Where's Kirk? Kirk Remmer, life support, have a look at him. Psychic water. Install the psychoactive particle injector in the water. Wow. Mixed signals. Hardware labs. Find a satellite communication labs device in the hardware labs. Talos smuggling ring. Find 6 drop points around Talos and recover the stolen goods hidden in them. And treasure hunt. That's the tricky bit here. Well, Blackbox Project. Then focus on getting enough neuromods to get hacking 4, so we can get into those archives here. And I want to have a look at the shuttle bay. I think that's a good starting point for 2 good hours here. Let's go down to the lobby. We'll see what happens then. I knew he couldn't resist. Very good. Do you know, yeah, it takes a lot of time to put these things together. I'm actually in the conceptualizing stages of revamping my title sequence. It'll be in an animation I'm going to make in Unreal Engine based on the City Sample project. And it's a little bit tricky for me to get going in loading in what isn't there when you load the project by default. But I like the idea that there's traffic there. Oh, what's this? Someone's bugged this. Let me go whip out my golden gun and shoot this from a distance. I think this is kind of a nullification device thing, I think. This here. No, it wasn't. It's just organic material. Good stuff. Carry on, everyone. It's all right. So yes, because everything is already set up there, like traffic on the roads as well as the people, I was thinking this is a great backdrop, and I'm just going to have a camera fly through a few roads, and then there'll be a couple of billboards that I'll put into that level manually that just read out something like J Plays, which I think we need another new kind of logo, perhaps a little animation that plays on this thing, and then it'll end up on one of those billboards. That's kind of the plan. And of course, once this is set up, it's just so easy to render it out. It's going to be really nice. I'm looking forward to doing that. And I'll do that on Twitch. That was the plan, to do this not so much by myself, but do it, you know, with y'all's involvement on the Twitch. I haven't got a time scale for that yet, though. But, you know, maybe this month, maybe next month. That's the plan. Yeah, this is the shuttle bay. I don't think we've ever been there, and I don't recall what's even there. So let's go investigate. New level, you know. Yes, Discord, and I'll also announce it on the Twitter, so that, you know, y'alls can join me. Whoops.
Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Station announcements have not quite stopped. It looks like... Oh, there's no atmosphere. Oh, I get it. Well, that's awkward, isn't it? I've already seen things moving. But, What? No, hang on, what? What are you? That's crazy. Oh, he's a nightmare, isn't he? Or something like that. Technopath, that's him. Ugh, ouch. Do you scan me? No, you're just super evil. And then he had a wrench that was kind of flying with him there. That's just bizarre. You dead? Hopefully. And you are also kind of dead. That's good. And he's like, what's happened here? Should we?
Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Oh, breathing apparatus. I suppose maybe our first line of business should be restoring oxygen in here, huh? And also making sure the mimics don't attack me. I think. Bloody mimics. Simple setup, yet very effective. I don't think I've seen the Moth Queen. I've been working on something casually. I want to release that as a product or a freebie. I can't quite decide yet. It's something called it's like a particle effect suite that lets you add various easy particles to your scene. Some larger, some smaller, to get a bit of the depth of field type fantasy effect in there. I like a simple product that does this with like 10 or 20 presets.
Warning, air supply system
Not quite ready yet.
Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
But yeah, because I like simple things, you know, that get you like 90% somewhere with a single click. Yep. Transcribe.
Mr. Yu, this
Yep,
is
that's
Eddie
me.
Boss. I work down in cargo. The fact
hey
is,
there.
we've been stealing from you, sir. It
No
started
way.
small, just moving harmless contraband on and off the station. Pharmas, food not on the safe list. I don't know, maybe you don't pay your techs and hardware enough, but Lily got ambitious after a while.
Lily,
Started
huh?
stealing neuromods, fabrication plans, selling them to TranStar rivals.
Got that
Yeah.
Lily.
Sit on that for a sec, Mr. Yu. Chasma's got our IP now. Lily made me modify some of the old alarm panels around Talos so we could use them as dead drops. I'm certain a few of them still have company property. 3 taps with a wrench will pop it open. Anyway, I just wanted to say, I
Sorry.
never meant for things to get out of hand. It just
Right.
Warning.
took on a life of its own. But I'd like to make it right, any way I can.
Repairs can be made by an engineer
That's all.
or an operator.
So he's saying that at alarm panels, 3 taps with a wrench will pop neuromods out. It's kind of exactly what we're looking for. If only I knew what alarm panels would look like. Pilot launch. Oh, we can go in. 1970, that's nice. Could well be somebody's birth year. Pilot planning room. Oh, nice. I don't recall this at all. Have I ever been in here? Weapon upgrade kit. Crumpled paper. Methuselah apple. That is something that I think I could eat. Because I could eat. And oh, what we got here? Shuttle control room. Sweet. Suit repair fabrication kit. Random dim sum. And a neuromod. That is, you know, that's good news. That is good news. How many neuromods do we have then? There's 3. Okay, that is good to know. For hacking 4, we need 14 though, so it's a bit of a way to go. A bit of a way to go. Rosie's Gym is here. How you doing, buddy? Your depth of field lazy. Is that a condition? Depth of field lazy. I like it. I've never heard that. Well, maybe I can include... That's actually a good idea. Now that you say that, particles will look their best when you add something like a depth of field effect. So I can just go and add some camera presets to the whole package and say, load this, load that. Maybe even put Jace killer lights in there. That's another thing I'm thinking of doing. That'd be a great little product. Just put all those bits and pieces together. Let you make easy scenes. Galel safe. What do you say?
Safe, this is Captain Hale, Shuttle Exalt. I'm trying to hail the bridge, getting zip. Can you confirm, please?
Zip, huh?
I have some system malfunctions. It's across the board. It's hard to make sense. I need to park ASAP. Recommend security detail when I come in. Hearing some noise in the cabin.
No responses.
Shit, what is going on?
That is a great idea. Yeah, $1,000 flat rate, and then you get a special discount code, and then you get it for like $1. Captain Rebecca Smart. Shuttle Advent, isn't that? That's the one that we blew up earlier, didn't we? Flight engineer Joe Spires, passengers Gustav Leitner, and assistant, and Carolyn Wheeler. Wait, we didn't blow up Gustav Leitner, did we? No. I remember the Shuttle Advent, that was what Dr. Igwe was after, wasn't he? He thought that was really important stuff, because Gustav Leitner was aboard, I think. Pre-flight, flight log security bits and pieces, read your emails. Coolant value. Man, this is interesting, isn't it? Always good to have a deal. Did you guys pick up the make art button and the... What was the other thing? I think it was the case or something? Like the box or the case or something like that? They're now in my inventory, and they still show, when I go to the shop page, they still show as $1,000, $999. It's crazy good. So this is the shuttle bay, huh? There's no oxygen, there's no light in here. That door looks pretty locked.
Warning,
down there.
air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
I might be that engineer, you know. What's happening here? Information. Before we jump down there and have a look. There's a shotgun there. And I can see another neuromod, which, you know, we're keen on getting our hands on. Employee entrance, shuttle control room. Haha! We have access all areas, except for the information booth. That is. Oh no, we do. Sweet. Hello, Blaine Cooley. How you doing? Thank you for the shotgun and stuff. Security station. I don't think we need to unlock it because we've already unlocked it technically. But I do like that little mini hacking game, so... no! Dang! There we go. Ow! Dude, don't touch that. Haha! Got it! The Daja is here! How you doing, Daja? Wonderful to see you! Good to see you, good to see you. Download area map. Now that'll come in handy.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus
Help!
immediately.
Anyone still there? We're trapped by the escape pods. Okay, Niels, thank you for letting me know. We'll have a look into that. Security station, just in case we need it. When you say HDRI lights, Horizon, I've just spoken a couple of days ago with the Fugazi and the Iron Man. It was really nice meeting Iron Man, not so much in person, but over a Discord call. It was really nice to have a chat and to shoot the breeze. And it was, it's funky. They introduced me to a new project they're working on, which is going to be a website with assets. I'll tell you more about it when it's ready to rock, but it's a really, really cool deal for those of us who are building scenes. There's going to be a flat rate monthly fee, very affordable, and you get to download anything and everything they have, which includes 3D assets, like little things, larger things. It includes tutorials, it includes textures, it'll include materials for substance, it'll include things on courses on how to make things made by Fugazi. And it's going to be a really nice project. They showed me a prototype and I was very, very impressed. I'm looking forward to it launching, hopefully in the next couple of months, from what I hear. I'll let you know as soon as that happens, because it's something that I thought that's a really good idea. Very attractive, non-complicated license. You just, as long as you're a subscriber, you can use the assets for whatever you like, and that's great. I thought that's very cool. So yeah, I'm sure Fugazi is going to talk to you about this as soon as it launches properly. But I thought, hey, that's awesome. Want my hands on that. As the library expands, we'll all get access to more stuff. Yes, it includes HDRIs, and this is why I'm mentioning it, because some of us do always look for good HDRIs as well as light sets. This is the downstairs, huh? I don't even know what I'm looking for. The thing that makes it, light and makes the oxygen come back, I guess. This is what we're after. Could be. Oh, the gravity utility tunnel. So this is the guts. We can get in there from here.
Air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Not that we want to go in there anyway. Let's see what we find down here. It is good news, isn't it? Absolutely. And the Baracus is here. How's it going, sir? Good to see you, buddy. Your laptop decided it's not an Alienware. Good stuff. That is weird when things do that. Hey there, Voltaic Phantom. I've got a wrench. And, you don't, so you've got other stuff, I guess. Do I just smash in the window and ice him that way? I can actually ice him through the window. That's even better. I like it. Looks like it's a bit grumpy with me. Boom. Eat that. Looks like that magic control card just gives us access to everything. Including, drinks and stuff. I like it. Yeah, that we're gonna go on to fix.
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Spare parts. I'm sure I'm gonna switch on the oxygen here. Tooling room. I have a feeling that's what Brian was doing. He was tooling something earlier. Or he was working on tooling something in the future, I believe. Something like that. Yes, happy Easter indeed. Happy Easter to you all. Wonderful to see you all. This is nice. I always enjoy hanging out with you. Over this or some 3D shenanigans, I'm always up for that. Which I will do more of in the new year, I've promised to myself. So I will totally do that. They don't play related to subject ads. Yes, and there's so much to loot in dangerous places. Do you know, speaking of dangerous places, I believe Mr. Chris is streaming tonight as well at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He calls it the Saturday Night Social, and that is something in which Graph shaft controls. Yes, activate. I love it. And that is something in which you get to show off your artwork. You can even join him on his Discord in a voice chat. And he streams what he shows on Twitch.
Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
It's always really nice to hang out. I hope I can make it. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on his Twitch. Give my man a shout out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Julia. Perfect. Get your shit together. Oh, nice. Okay. From Frank to Scott. Hey, I don't know what your problem's going on, and I honestly don't care. Just get your work done on time because you're holding me back. Okay. Annie, I lied to you the other day when you asked me if I was okay. I'm not. There's something wrong with me, but I don't know what it is. I don't eat. I'm tired all the time. I feel like shit. The only thing I want to do is sleep, and even then, all I get are nightmares. I went to see Dr. De Silva, but she said there wasn't anything physically wrong with me. Wanted me to see Dr. Cole, but I said no. I know Frank would just give me shit if he found out I was talking to a shrink. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You've always been nice to me. I guess maybe I just wanted someone to remember me after. That's not good. Maybe it was just the cat that walked over the keyboard, though.
Warning.
Maybe it wasn't actually
Oxygen
anything.
levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus
Anything
immediately.
terrible. Locker room. Hello. Anything happening here? The Starbender Cycle Book 2. My enemy's enemy's enemy. And an EMP charge. Always good. Always good. Locker room. Tooling room. Maintenance access only. Ah. Reployer. Fabricator even. Whoever keeps making duplicate items, stop. Fabricator is not a toy. Materials are not unlimited. Let's make stuff. It is fully operational. I do like that. There's stuff. All we need now is a recycler, really. Maybe there's one around here. Glue cannon fabrication thing. Mouse mug. Sadly not. It's just a TranStar mug. It's a good start, though. It's a good start. But nothing that'll switch on the oxygen for now. That looks very technical here. Do you know, me too. It is a good idea. Even this is something I can really recommend. Even if you're not currently using Unreal Engine, it is very much worth grabbing all the assets and just putting them into your account for the time when you're ready. It doesn't really matter that you don't use them immediately. It's a little different to what we're used to from other asset stores, so they can't be downloaded immediately into a library. That is a recycler, isn't it? Perfect. They can be used in Unreal Engine projects, and then you can export them from there if you need to make any changes or whatnot to it. But it's very much worth just collecting them for the future, for when you're ready, because that Unreal Engine marketplace, that is coming. And with the, I mean, it's there, but the integration with the Fab marketplace, that's going to be a total game changer, I tell you. The stuff we've already tried with the beta version of UEFN, how you can bring in your own assets, build a scene, deploy it, and let people with a Fortnite account play that stuff, as well as putting in your own Unreal Engine games, is extremely easy. And sometimes you only find out that you need something while you're building your level, and that is just where it's unbelievably cool when you go, hey, I'm just gonna go, I'm in my project already, I can go and quickly check out the store if I need anything else, add that to it, casually check out, don't look through your massive library, look through whatever's in your account at that point, and just put it into your scene. Doesn't have to be large things, can be small things. There, graph shafts enabled. Yeah, so very, very good idea to do that, Baracus.
Levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
That was not the thing that we can use to bring oxygen back. Neither is this, I bet. That's just an airlock, isn't it? It's very nice though, it does that. Yeah, we don't want to go out here. Are the new assets in yet for this month? I've checked a couple of days ago and they hadn't put them out yet. They don't do it on the first of the month, they do it like the first or second week into the month. That's kind of nice. So if you think, oh man, I've missed it, go grab them. There's always exciting things that you can pick up. And I've picked up amazing freebies over the years. Like one was this interactive water system for $349, which they had for free at one point. And you can track your footsteps as your character walks through water, and it just goes and splashes, and you can hook up to sounds if you like, but it looks really, really nice. Interactive water system. UIWS, I think it was called.
Supply system malfunction.
This isn't the machine that switches the oxygen on, is it? Kind of the interim second level here. That is almost enticing us to go up there, I think. It is, isn't it? Haha! Does it get us anywhere though? Oh yeah, to this guy. Rodrigo Diaz. Thank you for the suit repair kit, buddy. Appreciate that. I'm using it right away. It so is, yes, it so is. Oh, on Tuesday. Excellent. You have a lot of catching up to do, Yoshi. Thank you for the heads up, Barakas. That's wonderful. Looking forward to checking the new assets. What I sometimes do with new assets is that I look at them and see if they can inspire me somehow. You know, to build something, to build a scene, to try something out. It's a bit like how we can use AI as well. You think, hey, I'm a little bit uninspired, I only have a vague concept. AI, help me out. Get some visual inspiration.
Immediately.
$299.95. Thank you, Epic. Isn't that amazing? And these things really clock up, and it's like you just collect these things and go, hey, whenever I'm ready, they're there, you know. Emanuela, I'm not mad about the HR thing, in case you're wondering. Word of advice, if things ever go to hell here, you'll want to come to the shuttle bay. Good thing we're already there. Escape pod E33. That's all I'm saying. Trust me on this, Frank. Shuttle bay engineering. Interesting. E33, let's remember that. Oh dear, Franklin. I don't like to be called M or Emmy or Manny or anything else besides Emanuela. I'm sorry, I'm working the lunch shift today, so can't eat with you. Emanuela. Gotcha. It's it's not going well for him. Emanuela is not having lunch with him. What a shame. Sorry, Frank. Pod repairs. From Alex Yu to Frank Jones. I need you to halt any work on the escape pods. The parts you're using aren't rated for these systems.
Warning.
You'll be informed of a new
System
shipment when
malfunction.
they arrive.
Please
Keep this to
evacuate
yourself
until
unless I
repairs
tell you
can be made
otherwise.
by an engineer or an operator.
Okay. Alex doesn't want anyone to repair the escape pods. I mean, why? You know? What is my brother up to? Do we trust him? What's the consensus here? Do we trust Alex? Or do we not trust him quite so much? Because I can't make up my mind. Do we trust him? Do we not trust him? Hath the deed been done? It hath not been done, Nate. January is still alive. But I'm making good progress here in the, wherever we are, escape pods. There we go, let's have a look at that. E33, see if we can find those. Electric junction, that's not what we need. Escape pods. How have you been, Nate? How have you been? We know how January's been. How have you been? Anything here we should be aware of?
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Computer, yes, for God's sake.
Hello? Is someone... I'm in
Frank.
the escape pod with Mikhaila de Silva.
Oh,
We're
yes.
stuck in the launch tube. The hatch on the outside is supposed to blow when the pod launch initiates, but
Doesn't work,
I
huh?
guess the bolts misfired. Could you help us out? You'd have to EVA to get the hatch off from the outside. I
I'm
know
not
it's a
sure.
lot to ask. I don't know what else to do. Sit here and starve, I guess. There's an override
Dramatic.
switch behind the panel to force a pod launch. But don't hit that until the outside hatch is off. We'd be blown to bits.
Right. I mean, I'm risking my life for so many people at the moment. I really don't know if I can fit you in. To be perfectly honest. Oh my god, look at that. He's just about reaching for the button. This close. Can't reach it. Indeed, Alex is known to be manipulative and secretive. Totally correct. Wrench in Janny's face. Crazy. Well, thank you for the banana peel. No, I really like that.
Please
Computer.
seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Seriously, we have one and we're okay. Please stop the messages. Oh my god. They're trying to escape? Then we're in big trouble. Even if the Typhon don't want to be here anymore. That's just... What does that say? Ah! Oh man. Greater mimic my foot. Donald Skipper Hall, comma corpse. Burnt circuit board. Listen. Stop doing that. Stop lashing out. Dang. Which one of you is escape pod E33? Because there's something special about that pod. Oh, maybe it's the one that's gone. It's probably the one that's gone, isn't it? He wants us to EVA. I'm not seeing it myself. I don't think today. There's no EVAing today. I don't think so.
Immediately.
What you got? Transcribe. Okay. Drew Springer. Let's listen.
I don't know why I can't reach anyone, but I am dead in the water. Repeat, I have 0 engines. I'm drifting. God
You too,
damn it,
huh?
Steve, answer your transcribe. All right. Shit. Investigating cabin. I have a sidearm.
Uh-oh.
If all clear, I will attempt to EVA to an airlock.
Ah. And there's another new transcribe. Okay. Listen to that as well.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Send an operator.
That's what I'm doing, Niels. It's not responding. None of them are. Shit.
Was it those things? Did they shut the air off?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter though, right? I mean, it should be hours before we run out.
Technically.
No, Niels. The system is working in reverse. It's pulling oxygen out of the air. We've got
Out of the air?
10 minutes.
Oh,
Tops.
man.
What? But
Can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Wow. Another transcribe.
Frank, you in there, man? What's wrong with these pods? I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your job to know, damn it. You inspected them, right?
Yes.
Did you?
Then why the hell is the launch sequence doing jack shit?
I don't know, Drew. I'm sorry.
What about your pod? Open up.
I can't do that.
What are you talking about?
Bolts in the outside hatch misfired. We're stuck in the launch tube.
Yes.
You didn't wait for anyone else, you son of a bitch! I
Nope.
hope you starved to death in there!
That's very mean, isn't it? You can't eat the Typhon, can you? Grilled Typhon? I just remember what you said in the beginning, Yoshi, about Guam, that you had 5 grills. That's crazy, man. Good stuff. Also Guam, my goodness. How cool is that? It sounds cool. I've never been. I might be completely wrong about that. That's where that's close to the northern Marinara Islands, right?
Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
So, I really don't know where to switch on the oxygen. It's certainly not in the employee lounge here, is it? That's the information booth, that's the thing in the front. We could look at the map, but hey, how boring is that? Let's just see if we can find it ourselves. Tom Buzz Cooper, comma, cops. Ah, mechanic pit. That sounds like... Should we be here? Oh no, that's actually... This is the mechanic pit, isn't it? Dang! Hey, Mr. Bryan, how's it going? Baldur's Gate, exactly. That's what Camilla is playing right now. And the Beard Goblin! How you doing, buddy? It's the whole crew that's here. I'm really glad you're here. Happy Easter to anyone and everyone who's just come in. And for those who are also, you know, here. Have a happy Easter, everyone. All the time.
Warning.
What is that?
Oxygen
Broken.
levels critical.
Hatch. Yeah, we're not going there. We're not going there. Let's see if we can... Is there not something like direct shuttle? We're not gonna... Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Blow the shuttle. Sorry, man. It's just not gonna happen. I'm thinking let's just go and switch on lights and oxygen here. I'm thinking. Unless maybe that's not actually such a good idea. Maybe that can't even be done.
Immediately.
Yeah, maybe it can't be done. That's possible. Oh, control tower. Oh, look at that. Upstairs. That's me thinking we are up as far as we can, but not the case. Thought I'd whip out the golden gun. No one expects that. Mia's office. Okay. Mia, bring it on. What you got in your office? Yeah, certainly something we can't hack because we need to be level 3 for that. Potentially we have enough to buy that. Do we? No! We're 1 neuromod short. Okay, fine. That's alright. That's alright. Can we open your safe here? No. Also requires level 3 or keycode. Dang! January lives don't matter. What a terrible hashtag.
Warning. Air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Skyrim type game, just, you know, much more up to date, I suppose. Wasn't Baldur's Gate, I mean, I remember the title from way back in the day. Was there like an old school game that was like that? That was called Baldur's Gate? Like, we're talking 20 odd years ago, that sort of thing? Or am I making that up? That does happen, so... Control tower. Come on, that's gonna be... That might... Flight control. Would that have something to... Well, there's our 6 neuro mod. That's good. And we have a flight log, Scott Parker, good to know. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yes, that makes sense. I remember kind of it was in the same time as what's that one called again? I used to play the one Bart's Tale. That was it's a bit like that, isn't it? Or it came out at the same time. I was speaking to the same audience back then. Earth liftoff was at 0900 hours. Conditions nominal, pre-check certified, 4 executive passengers, mail cargo. Flight was uneventful until 11:33 when radar detected an unidentified shuttle approximately 30 degrees off our flight path at 9,000 kilometers. Its drift and rotation indicated malfunctioning maneuvering thrusters. There was no answer to radio calls. Captain Cooper ordered a course adjustment to bring us alongside. As we maneuvered to within 60 kilometers, a second shuttle appeared on radar in the vicinity of the drifting vessel. Transponders identified it as a military vessel. We received a radio message to resume our original heading immediately. Captain Cooper asked if assistance was required, and the order from the military shuttle was repeated. All highly unusual, but then it got really strange. The captain spotted it first. There was a facility out there, and it was running absolutely dark. No lights, radar transparent. We were too far off to see any details, but it was big. Cooper snapped into action, punched in a course to Talos, and fired the engines. We moved out as quickly as possible. Our passengers were clueless to the entire encounter. Our arrival on Talos went by smoothly, and the passengers and cargo were delivered safely. I do remember reading that, actually. Mia, tell us all about it.
Niels, where are you?
Escape pods. Can you get to us?
No. We cut the power to the lifts to keep those damn things from getting up to the control room.
Well,
Gotcha.
well we're all stuck here anyway. We can't get these pods open.
I don't understand.
I'll keep spamming the security computers with help requests. Maybe someone will notice eventually.
Yeah, maybe.
What do you think? Should we help Niels? I mean, not today, but should we maybe help him tomorrow? He'll be okay until tomorrow, I'm sure. We've got other more pressing matters to attend to. Shuttle control. Perform all systems checklists before shuttle is cleared for departure. Extend jetway. Oh, that. Whoops. I fell out of the window. Luckily nothing went wrong. Oh, that's the jetway. Nice one. Currently no shuttle we could board. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that is a good thing. I'm interested in hacking Mia's computer. If I buy myself the hacking 3, I think we can do that. And this is where we fell out of the window just now. And this is the thing where
air supply system malfunction.
Well, we
Please
need
evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Well, we need hacking 3 to get into a computer. Let's do that. Neuromods, check. Hacking 3. We need hacking 4 to help Mikhaila. So that's where our next 8 neuromods are going to come in handy. Not sure if I've ever done hacking 3, so I suppose we do 3 of these in a row now. It gots to be quick, man. Helps if you can plot a nice route. Not bang against anything all the time. There we go. Haha! Done it! Oh, you don't have a microwave anymore? Crazy. Nate, that's terrible. That's terrible. Do you know, and Bart's Tale is still a killer game. I gotta tell you, I bought the kind of remastered version. It's very low spec, and it feels just like it did back in the day. I like these games. I used to be heavily into Bart's Tale 3. It's a great story. I really like that. Microwave party. I like cooking too, but I think having a microwave as an additional thing for special eventualities, that's just awesome. I remember that our neighbors whom we swapped apartments with, they wanted to get rid of their microwave as well. I never quite understood that, especially because she had a small child.
Warning,
so you think
air supply
that's
system
tricky.
Malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Restock. We sent you some pharma fabrication plans so you can start restocking your supplies without going through any red tape. Let me know if you need any others. Windows. Those windows in the flight control room are done. You should have better visibility on the shuttle bay. You can even watch Lloyd smoke cigars by the fuel manifolds now. Keep in mind they're not made of the same grade as the station exterior. It's tough stuff, but you can still crack it. I've seen you pound your desk when you get pissed at Niels. Just saying. Goody. No safe keycode then, huh? See if we can hack into a safe. Aha! Yes, we can. Oops. And yes, hacking succeeded. That is true. You can ruin food in the microwave very quickly. And you know, there's a big difference between the European and the American microwaves. So ours here in America, they're usually much bigger, just capacity-wise, but they're also almost twice as powerful. I remember when I was living in the UK,
Warning, oxygen levels
you
critical.
get them
Please
that
seek
have
a
about
breathing
600,
apparatus
800
immediately.
watts. And ours here are like standard 1000 to 1200 watts. And that means anything in there for 30 seconds at 1200 watts, if it's not designed for that, completely toast. Or not literally toast, but seriously ruined. So like Julia says, that happens very, very fast. That you can ruin perfectly good food in the microwave. So I'm always a big fan of 30%, 50%. Put it in there for a little bit longer. Do you know, I don't think there's all that much going on in the shuttle bay right now. I think let's go have a chat with, what's his name here? Josh Dalton? That was him, right? Josh Dalton? So true, Nate, right? I totally agree. Right, yes, exactly. Only 700 watts, as if that's not strong. But imagine twice the power. And you think, oh, great, things cook twice as fast. No, it's like they just get twice as hot in the same amount of time. And that's not the same as cooking them properly. So, Josh Dalton. I have a feeling I want to go up to my little office here. Maybe make enough neuromods so that I can get hacking level 4 up and running. Maybe help Mikhaila out with the whole my father and the gulag type affair. They've done this with planes, haven't they? It looks all very, very interesting, but they're literally just planar objects with a good shader on it. Very nicely done.
It was an established process.
Hey there, January.
Wait, but you knew what... Morgan hooked up some more supplies.
Oh, hey.
Take what you need and
Hey,
don't be
thanks.
shy about using it. I don't think they will.
It's very kind of you, Mikhaila. And I'm totally on the case of, you know, your dad and everything, so that's all totally underhand. I'm just, you know, recycling all kinds of stuff that I feel like I don't really need anymore. Maybe not this. Psychoactive particle injector. Oh yeah, we need that for mission. Let's not do it that way.
I've been trying to see what I can access from here, but most of the systems are locked down.
Dang. So if we make 8 neuromods, do you think we have enough stuff for 8 neuromods? Held in inventory 2. That's kind of
Morgan.
good. 2, so we need 6 more. We can do that. 1. I love this machine at work. That's 4. Here's another one. Ching. There. That is now 6, and I think we needed 8. Let's just do that. You got a goal, you set your mind on it, and you go after it. It's a good machine, isn't it? Level! How you
Haven't had
doing?
much success in calling up more fabrication plans, but I did have a design for a psychoscope chipset I've been tinkering with. I'd be honored if you found some use for it.
Dio, thank you so much for that. That's, you know, wonderful. I probably won't, but, you know, thanks. Very nice, very nice. Did you give it to me? Do I have it already, or how does this magic work here? Let's go. Give us the hacking 4 ability. Ooh. Level 4 security measures on computers and robotic systems. This is gonna be great. Do you know, we can now actually go and do Mikhaila's mission. Let's do that. Mikhaila, you good with that? Gonna totally check out your father's archives and stuff. What are you looking at? Mikhaila? Mikhaila?
Got stationed in engineering because paraplaxis prevented me from being a pilot. Now a pilot's what we need.
Yes. Now you can't fly anything? Because, you know, we could really do with that expertise. Mikhaila. Okay, listen, I'm gonna take care of your dad's situation now. Her dad died here on the station. And in the classified archives, it says how that happened, I think. I also forgot how we needed to get there. Mikhaila's father, there we go. Access the volunteer archive terminal in deep storage. Gotcha. Let's go do that. Deep storage it is. Better than a microwave. You're so right. You're so right. Let's go after Mikhaila's goal. Which happens to be up here. That would be... up there, that could be the hardware labs. Okay, no worries. I know how to get there. I know how to get there. We just go climb the stairs. Maybe 1 or 2 floors. And then we just walk through 3 flights of stairs then. And we just go and walk through here, through the teleconferencing center. Hardware labs, perfect. I like it. Give you the guided tour of the beautiful Italian marbled interior here on Talos I. Not too far away from the moon, here it is. Beautiful. Ignore all the debris that's floating around there, that shouldn't happen. Banana peel, that shouldn't be here. I think the cleaning lady is off, / dead, / has been turned into a typhon, which isn't good. Which isn't good. There. Yeah, so this is definitely a side quest, but I've never done it, so I thought maybe, you know, today's the day. Let's help Mikhaila out. You know so much, Horizon. Thank you so much for letting us know. Mikhaila Ilyushin. Indeed. And it was rumored that we had a brief relationship with her, but I don't think that's the case. Wasn't there something else that we were supposed to do in the hardware labs? I just remembered hardware labs and something we're supposed to do in the hardware labs. Find a satellite communication device. We could do that. I mean, you know, while we're here. Communication device. I think it might get the... seriously, the nightmare off our hands if he's annoying, which he is. Dude, you don't look so good. Oh, look at him, let him go. Where are you? Why is there no light in here? Oh, here. Totally didn't see that one coming. Goody. Communications device and terminal. Unpowered door. Yeah, who switched off the electricity here? I have a feeling, that's in here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Dude. Ouch! The poor mimic. There, let there be light. Much better. Terminal. Oh, him! Oh, he is like one of the most annoying creatures ever. The poltergeist. Let's take care of him. Yeah, there he is. No, he's not dead. My goodness, he's still alive. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? It's really difficult to see this guy. Very difficult. Yes, that's him. Definitely dead now. Definitely dead now. And this is nice, you know? Just looking at the surface of the moon type thing. Yoshi, you're leaving! That's so nice that you were here. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Poltergeist. I love that much, much better. Oop, someone's poking me in the back there. I'm not entirely sure who or why that happens. We're just enjoying the moon. There. Ah, perfect. The Q-beam, yes, the Q-beam is nice. It's just, it's a good gun. I have it, but it's constantly empty. It's a very expensive gun for what it is. Yeah, it's good. Here, let me show you. It's massive as well. It's where is it? This one here. That's the Q-beam, and it's, you know, it's a good gun. It's a good gun, but also it's, you know. It's one of those guns when you're fighting a really large enemy. Ah, I think last time we were here, I don't think we could go in here. Let's go and do the leverage thing. Or I like it even better, Nate's trick, in which you just put one of those recycler things in here, and then just take all these boxes away that way. So if you don't have leverage 4, you can just do that. That's quite nice. Weapon kit. Medical operator destroyed. Oh, and he's on the workbench as if somebody's repairing him. Isn't that nice? It so eats a lot, yes. Yes, it's very expensive, and building the cells, that is also very expensive. Let's see if there's anything exciting in here that we didn't know about. Glue canister, that's always nice. And Neuromod. Ooh, look, Japan poster, Brian. How exciting. Very nice. Lift up the globe, now that we know how to do it. How exciting. Typhon lure. Oh, that is nice too. Not that I strictly need it. I think I've used it once or twice, but it's just, you know, sometimes it's just faster to do it slightly differently. Okay, so it looks like that was not what we needed to do. What's this then here? Door manipulation. Oh, it needs repair 3. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have that. So communications device is... Oh, here! Huh. How do we smash the glass here? That is not how we do that. Do not smash the glass. How are we going to get it out then? Who's making noises here? Dude. I can hear you. I know you're around, I just can't see you. Oh, they're up there. Gotcha. Well, can I remote kill you like this? That is very clever. I love these little characters, I have to say. So, I mean, we've got this contraption thing here. It could well be that we would need to have repair 4 in order to, or repair 3 rather, in order to do this. Maybe that would go and make all this contraption work, perhaps. In which case, let's not worry. Let's go get on with our other plan. Mikhaila's father. So let's forget mixed signals and go after Mikhaila's father in deep storage. So that means we need to go back and take the elevator, I think. Is that right? Nope, we could go via EVA. Let's do that. Also good. Yeah, I think I have to. Don't I have to? I'll have a look in a sec. It's good to know that this thing is in Hardware Labs. I'd like to do all the main missions, or sorry, all the side missions before we continue on with the main mission. Because as soon as we do, there comes a point where you won't be able to finish them anymore.
Microgravity detected.
Because it just gets so, you know, crazy. So crazy. What was again? Repair. Yeah, there we go. I have repair 2, but it looks like I'd need repair 3 for that. It's okay. I don't think it does much.
I've been thinking about the video Alex showed you. Your brother believes that version of you is the true Morgan. But why? Just because it came first? If someone had made you, then I suppose your truest self would be the one that fulfills whatever purpose your maker intended. I know who made me, and why. Did someone make you, Morgan? Were you made for something? If not, you'll have to invent your own purpose. Or have none at all. Strangely, of all the things I know about you, I don't know what you believe. You have to decide, Morgan. Who are you?
Why are you telling me this? The robot's trying to freak me out. Nate, the robot's trying to freak me out. What am I gonna do? We have gargoyles on the outside of the space station? Really? That's crazy. It's not just functional, it looks... Ooh, hang on a minute. There is a bit of a cystoid nest situation here. Take care of that. There's a shuttle over here. And while we're here, I could just go and quickly fly over there. While I see it. With my unbelievable, unprecedented speed. And I suppose then we don't get phone calls anymore, right? I know your opinion, yes. And Brian believes in the power of wrenches. I like it. Whoa. Human corpse and also the coral stuff. Okay. Does anyone know where the entrance is on a space shuttle? You'd imagine some kind of a door. But it could also be awkward. I mean, I really don't know how they man that. Maybe there's one underneath it. At the back or something. Rescue, electric panel, remove. Gotcha. They've even got the normals there for the heat shielding. Oh, I suppose that's the door. Correction, was the door. Yeah, this could be an entrance. Oh, there we go. Okay, nobody get creeped out. There could be a variety of corpses here. Hunter Hale, huh? Derelict shuttle. Oh, that's the one, is it? Ah, he's a Russian volunteer. Starbender Cycle Book 5, The Crown of Tumbleweed. He's also a Russian volunteer. And this here... let's open the door! Gah! Gah! If this was the X-Files, there'd be like black goo in there that'll colonize the Earth or something. Thankfully, this isn't the X-Files. There's something much creepier. That's just drawn on. Those aren't even wires. That's just drawn on. I can't fix that. Ooh, Neuromod. Alright. Anything else? Weapon upgrade kit and such. More drawn on wires. Very cool trick in case you need to save geometry for background objects. We can repair this here. Oh no, I don't! Repair 3 is needed. What a shame. Okay, fine. I don't happen to have enough neuromods to acquire that valuable skill by any chance, do I? No, 2 neuromods. That's not enough. What else? Hunter Hale. Another Russian volunteer. And another Russian volunteer who has an apple. Pilot. Well, let's just say where there should be a pilot. These are the controls of a space shuttle, in case you ever wanted to know. That is what that looks like. Ooh, another neuromod. Here's a flight path. So they were on their way back to Earth, I guess, huh? Wonder how long that takes. It's like still 3 days or so, right? Just redraw them, that's a good idea. The wires. Hollywood with dash 3D characters. What do you mean, like a movie, or just the Hollywood sign? Because that does exist. Let's go to the Arboretum. Hardware Labs. Shuttle Bay. Oh, terminal. There we go. This is where we need to be. You know, this is something else we can do as a watch party one day. There is something somebody made. It was a single developer. He worked on this for like 10 years. He did something like that in Poser. So he made a 90-minute animated movie in Poser. And it took him literally 10 years of his life. And I think he's still working on a different related kind of project. But yeah, all Poser. I've forgotten the exact title, but it's available on YouTube. So we can watch party this at one point. It'd be a good idea to do that, because there is... While it is Poser quality, it is just the dedication that you have to bring in order to pull something off as a fully fledged 90-minute animation is insane. And he said, yeah, lots of the things that are in the movie I wouldn't do anymore as I did them then, but he changed hardware several times during the production as well. And Poser, of course, changed, and the whole the way we deal with assets from the Poser marketplace has changed. So it's cool, because it's a really nice testament to what you can do with dedication. It is, I'm not sure if it could be outer space related. Yeah, something about aliens are coming, and I only watched the first 10 minutes or so, and I thought that's quite cool. It's this voice acting, and the amount of render time is just insane on that. And I thought I always wanted to watch that, but I also wanted to watch it with people like you who understand what it means to put this together. It's really easy to see that and go, "Oh, that doesn't look very nice, does it? That could have. It's not a Disney Pixar movie." And you go, "No, it isn't." But also, it's made by one guy with a laptop. You know, and that's saying something. That's very impressive. So, yeah. Terminal. I forgot where it is that we're going. It was deep storage. Oh, that's it. Deep storage is in fact right here, isn't it? Haha, deep storage. All right, perfect. I don't remember the name either. Ah, dang. Oh, Beard Goblin, that is if you're on a PC or like in a web browser rather than on a mobile device. If you find kind of a rectangular icon, that is what you can press in to get the screen smaller again and make the chat appear on the right of it. Yeah, I think it's called something like a cinema mode or something. Dude, no. Poltergeist must die. Also you too. That's just mean.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
You're rather fast, aren't you? Boom. And he has that teleportation capability. Fantastic. Catastrophe has been averted. Ouch! Poor Mimic. I'm glad you worked it out. There's nothing more annoying than interfaces just going wild and wacky and you go, I don't have time/patience for this. Here we go. These are the confidential archives. And I think we can totally go and hack this now. Before some other creepy dude gets us. Okay, Mikhaila. We're totally going to find out what happened to your father. I mean, as Dr. Igwe reminds us, we already know what happened to him. We probably killed him. And if it wasn't me, it was probably my brother. Ah. My God, this is creepy. I don't think I've ever been in this room. I don't think I've ever been here. Oh, was there Lord of the Rings? That I don't know. That sounds interesting though. Oh, and T does it. I didn't know there was a shortcut for it. Thank you, Nate. That's good to know. Nice one. Okay, the animation experts are here. When I render a series of images for an animation with DAZ Studio, I only render the movements of the puppets without the background. Then I render the background once, but how do I now get the background into the 30,000 individual images of the animation using batch processing? You can... I don't know if EarthFan will do it. I think EarthFan will probably combine them, but I don't know if it'll combine them to a video that'll retain an alpha channel. That's a little bit complex to grasp, but most videos, when they're combined, they don't contain an alpha channel. There are some formats that do that, like Apple ProRes can contain them, but on Windows, I'm not entirely sure. What I would recommend you do is you import your background into an image editor, and sorry, video editor or image editor. You can use Photoshop as well, but I would, for 30,000 pictures, I would probably recommend something like Premiere or DaVinci Resolve. And then you bring that one background picture in, make it as long as it needs to be. You can also use multiple, of course. And then you bring in your animation sequence and put that on the layer on top of it, so that you basically have the background layer below it. And then for every frame in your animation, you do that composite. But it's really fast and easy to do in an image editor. If you watch one of the recent videos I've uploaded to the DAS channel, in which I'm explaining how to combine an image sequence in Premiere, you can imagine doing that and just put the whole animation, the whole image sequence on the top layer and put your background on the bottom layer like you would in Photoshop, and then you render it out, and then you have that combined. That's how I would do it. And shift question mark will actually display the shortcuts. How exciting! That is good to know. It's one of those things, Sebastian, if Premiere is expensive, if it's $20 a month, there are plans that you can just hire it for 1 month if you need that. I'm sure there are other ways to do it in other image editors or video editors. If you have Photoshop, Photoshop can also do it. It's literally all about combining the two images together and then do that for every frame. So even Blender can do it. It's just very, very difficult to get the Blender compositor to work. So sometimes it's okay to pay money. Enter volunteer ID. This is what we need to do, isn't it? Next scheduled data archival and disk wipe pending. Test subject ID numbers are not provided by this workstation. TS protocol digital signature Dr. Morgan Yu. Uh-oh. You selected test subject volunteer blah. Has deceased. Erase Yuri Andronov's final odyssey. Oh my god, really?
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-0106555-32.
That's him.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
Do you have a family?
Prep the Typhon Cacoplasmus.
I have a daughter. They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Let's stay focused, everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track his vitals.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release?
No.
Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release.
I authorized it.
Typhon Cacoplasma specimen is in the chamber with subject 32. Subject vital signs are gone.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good
Ageist.
scan?
Yeah. Data looks good. Scrub it and send it out to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the mimicry connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
I suppose we can now we have a choice now, don't we? We can either transfer the audio file, give it to Mikhaila, or we can delete it. Sounds successful, yes. But I don't know what to do. I mean, I suppose if we go and delete it, we're lying to Mikhaila saying, hey, sorry, didn't find any records of your dad, sorry about that. But if we go and give it to her, she's going to hate us. So we're either going to lie, or we're going to go back knowing that she's going to hate us. What should we do? I'm glad, Sebastian, I'm glad. I'm glad. And happy Easter to you too, Mr. Jeremy. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go transfer the audio file. I want to see what happens when she hates me. Transfer to Morgan's workstation. This will remove the file. Okay. File transferred. Okay. You have made an unauthorized data transfer. Okay. Oh, that's what we were supposed to do. Oh my god. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Coming in. Downloading now.
Oh my god.
Morgan, thank you. Thank you so much. I cannot believe it. I'll wait for you to come back before I listen to it. Be careful, Morgan.
I think we may have to, because the moment we get back to her, this is gonna be awful. Can you put these in the safe, please? Thanks. The what? Put one in the safe. There's nothing here. Oh, nice view of the moon. Safe. Oh yes, safe. What is in the safe? Let's go hack it. So, yes. Let's go back to Mikhaila and see what she thinks of us. She's gonna kill us. We can always make the point that, hey, this is actually January's voice on the tape. It wasn't even us. We're a totally innocent bystander. And some imposter Morgan you totally gave the orders. Ah, good stuff. Do you think that's credible? We can say, hey, first I hear of it, legitimately don't remember what's going down. That would be the way to go. Mikhaila, excellent. Mikhaila is gonna grill us alive, I tell you. Yeah, I like it. So, transparency, yes, it's a hot topic, but also many of us are familiar with the transparency in GIFs. So it technically is the same alpha channel, but GIFs, that's not what you want to do. You don't want to export your animation as a GIF if you want it to look any good. If you wanted it to look terrible, then yes, GIF is the way to go. But if you want it to be presentable, then hello, my brother from another mother. But then GIF is not the way to go. So AVIs, like larger video files, they can also handle transparencies, but not many codecs on Windows and Mac support it, because they're kind of more used in the professional dealings, and not so much in consumer dealings, which is why Microsoft have removed most of them, and Apple have as well. So the only one that I know works is like a QuickTime ProRes codec, and if again, Premiere supports that, but not many kind of consumer grade programs preserve that alpha channel if you're handling video. GIF is one that does support it, but the trouble with the GIF is that it only supports 256 colors, so it doesn't support 16 million colors or anything higher than that. 256 is the palette that you get, and you get it selectively. But it's sometimes, there's a lot of dithering going on, so that's sometimes why it doesn't look good. I mean, yeah, it's they can look high quality if the color palette is sufficient for that to display that. But if you're talking like an animation that has been rendered for several hundred hours, and you then put it into GIF, so GIF should literally be, if you do want to use it, GIF should always only ever be the final stage of your animation production. It should never be used as an intermediary, because it's so limited in what it can do. Oh my god. Mikhaila! Oh my god! Let's listen to the recording, shall we? Watch me, Morgan, that's
Morgan.
not it. Or do we just talk to her? Let's talk to her.
I'm feeling much better. Legs are fine, vision's clear, those boosters did the trick. I wondered for so long.
How do we, what do we do now? How do we do this? Listen to the Yuri Andronov final audio log with Mikhaila in your office, Talos I lobby. How do I do that? Wouldn't it be utilities? But that's not it. How do we do it? It's not an email. Morgan, read me. Okay, what is that? Last thing. O2 almost gone. Imposter Cook, escaped volunteer Luka Globkulin. Track him, security comp in volunteers quarters. Yeah, we totally took care of that. I don't really know how we... Or do we just go into data and then we just listen to it? Is that what we do here in audio logs? Plans, keys... Lightener, grounding resistor. You imagine it's somewhere at the top. Abby isn't answering. Do we get January involved, maybe?
The discoveries made aboard Talos I seem to validate some form of panpsychism. Consciousness is a fundamental force that exists everywhere to one degree or another. It seems plausible, then, that an organism evolved which is able to metabolize complex forms of consciousness.
What are you saying? They eat other minds?
Yes.
That's... How can something like that exist?
Hey, I'd love to do it, but it's just there's no audio file I can play back. That is bizarre. We can totally recycle January. So
just like you to keep me waiting. Are you all right? The download came through. It's ready.
But where? Oh, there! Now it is. Look at that. It took a while. Bad internet. Bad internet. Here's the audio file. Oh my god. Right. This is gonna have an impact on our relationship, I feel.
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-010655-32.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
We should leave now.
Do you have a family?
Prep the Typhon Cacoplasmus.
I have a daughter. They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Leave now.
Let's
I think
stay
so
focused,
too.
Everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track is vital.
This.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release? Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release. Typhon Cacoplasma specimen is in the chamber with subject 32.
She's asked for it.
Subject vital signs are gone.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good scan?
Yeah. Data looks good. Scrub it and send it out to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the mimicry connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
Mikhaila!
You performed the procedure? The what? Killed him?
That wasn't
and
me.
You knew?
I don't know. It was...
And
I forgot.
Morgan. I thought you were trying to help me.
Well, my memory got wiped,
Why would you save
so...
me to do this? To buy back some guilt? So I'd forgive you? My father is right. You don't understand. Your father, mother, your stupid, deluded brother. You will never understand family. You don't even understand what it means to be human.
Yes.
Get the hell away from me.
This is my office, technically. If you want to leave, perhaps you should leave. We can talk about this. Nope, can't talk about it anymore.
Don't worry. Not about me in January, anyway.
Morgan.
The two of us can hold down the fort here.
Oh, good. She's alright. January, take care of her, please.
Perhaps the coral is a kind of reservoir of all the energy the Typhon have been accumulating.
No, I don't think so. I'd say the coral bears a striking resemblance to a nervous system.
I think that went rather well. I mean, she was a little bit grumpy for a second there, but I think she's forgiven me now.
It's only a hunch. I have
Fun,
more
isn't
time
it?
to study it.
Studying it is what got us here.
Stop creeping up on me, dude. That's creepy. Okay, guys, I'm heading out again for other,
you said
things.
Morgan had gotten medical supplies for you. Were you injured?
There's a lot of them shutting off. Could barely see.
Guys, I'll see you later. It's cool. Thanks. Bye. That went surprisingly well, I have to say. I thought, hell have no fury. Absolutely, yes. That didn't feel good. I gotta say, that didn't feel good. No, right? I think that's not gonna happen anymore. No face framing in the bedroom. So crazy. Do we have time for another kind of a small mission? Escape attempt? We could try that. Frank and Emanuela are trapped in an escape pod that failed to launch completely. The exterior hatch on the launch tube is stuck. If I get to the station exterior and blow the hatch, the pod can be manually launched. Maybe I'll try that. Let's do that. That would require us to go back into the shuttle bay here, I think. Because I think there was an option to get out. Whew! That was certainly the highlight of my day. My god! Poor Mikhaila. That's how I spent all the neuromods on this thing. Oh yeah, we save, I think when we go through one of these gates here, it auto-saves. Which is nice. Man! Listen to Rosie. Trust me, it's saved.
Atmosphere conditions.
We're totally saving. We've auto-saved it all. So, last time... Talos I exterior. So I've never done this before. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Didn't he say something that we're supposed to do something before something else so that the thing doesn't blow or whatnot? I think. Is that how it happened? We'll find out, I guess. I think now's a good time to save. Cystoid nest. Oh man. Oh, there. Gotcha. Okay, let's go get rid of that. Boom, baby! Oh, that's the shuttle, isn't it? Hatch! Okay. Oh, yes, more cystoids. They're just growing out here, don't they? Terrible. There! Perfect! So we're somehow supposed to... What, bang the thing on here? No, that can't be it. Do we want to go in here somehow? So all he said in his description was that we can potentially EVA and go and release this hatch manually. And that's me thinking that's just a lever on the outside, but of course that's not how it works, is it? It's a bit like 3D this. Nothing's ever easy. There's no just a button that you press. That's just not how it works. So hatch, do we maybe go in from the other side somehow? And I would suggest we'd have to go into this somehow. Bikes, mics, and beers. What a good title for a channel. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love it. This is one of those, let's do an EVA mission, but explain it really badly so that no one can actually understand how to do it. Because, I mean, this is where this thing gives me the marker to. So this is where I'm supposed to be. And now what? I don't get it. But didn't I do that, Horizon? Blow the shuttle bay escape pod hatch from the station exterior. You need to backtrack up the stairs and head to the hatch within the shuttle bay. Enter it to travel to the exterior. Didn't I do that? Did I go? That's just bizarre. It's all just messed up, isn't it? Totally messed up. Airlock shuttle bay. I'm gonna go back in there. These are very complicated instructions. It's not just go there and press a button. It's literally go try your best for 7 years and then give up type territory. Because we can't design a game. We can't just do it. It's too difficult for us. We've figured out how to work CryEngine. We've built tons of assets for 5 years. But game design, like tell the player what to do and where to go, that's not really our strong point. It's okay though.
Hazardous
it was a free game.
Conditions.
I'm still very happy with it. Because then, this is where that thing points me to. So wherever I am, that mission marker tells me, go to that hatch. I go out of that hatch, it goes, yeah, that's bad, isn't it? So let me go and try to go to the escape pod hatch, where basically the marker doesn't send me. Was that here?
Warning,
somehow?
Air supply system malfunction.
Escape
Please
pods.
evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
And I've got my trusty wrench. Nothing can go wrong. Ah, nice hatch. Interesting. And but that's of course not where I'm supposed to go either. Gotcha. I understand. So then anything down here? No, right? That's also not where I'm supposed to be. Let's see if the clever mission clue gives anything away. Frank and Emanuela, gotcha, are trapped in an escape pod that failed to launch completely. That's a shame. The exterior hatch on the launch tube is stuck. So is the game marker. If I get to the station exterior and blow the hatch, the pod can be manually launched. Oh, do you mean like blow that up? Basically put a bomb there where the marker was, and basically put a bomb there and go. Is it worth learning Unity? I say try them both. If you haven't tried Unreal Engine or Unity, I recommend download them both and spend a week in either. Doesn't have to be a whole week, can just literally be an afternoon. Try Unreal Engine on Monday, try Unity on Tuesday, and see which one speaks to you. That's what I would do. And in fact, this is what I have done.
Oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
And I can tell you from experience that Unity without a without somebody who sits there with you and tells you what you need to do in order to get started is very difficult. It's a bit like Blender without a tutorial. It's basically a gray screen with nothing. There are no templates. You need external tools to get any kind of coding done. It's a bit of a culture shock. Unreal Engine is nicer because it has templates that get you started, that let you check out what this thing's capable of without a guide. And there's excellent learning resources as well. But I think it'll really depend on how we learn. So I would recommend you check both out and see if it's speaking to you. And whichever one speaks more to you, go with that. So rather than us saying go with Unreal Engine or go with Unity, go with what your feeling tells you. Because they can both do the same thing. They're both excellent. It's just difficult to... We could try a recycler charge. Let's try that. Recycler charge goes here. Clonk. And let's see if we can blow this with a recycler. I'm not saying this is possible, but... That did not work. Okay, good. That's a shame. Maybe these red things need to be blown. Like if we just go bang that with a wrench. Oh yeah, that works. Or also use the golden gun so we don't have to take all that much damage. Ooh, nice one. I've worked it out. Camilla, that is actually one really good use of Unity. That is a really good use of Unity. Yes, because I think that is possible with Unity. Brian, didn't you do this without Unity though? Didn't you try to turn, or was it and not activate the shuttle in the shuttle bay? Good stuff. We go back. Didn't you convert something into VRM files? I don't remember what that was. Could be iClone files, or was it a DAS character? I don't recall, but Brian might be able to help you in a way that does not include Unity, does not involve Unity. Do you know, I think that might be a good service actually. DAS to DAS to VTube, that would be good. If we could have something like a program that can do that in one click-ish, that'd be good. Do you know, Jerry makes an excellent point. So sometimes it's not just the tool, it's also the ecosystem around it. So even though Unreal Engine is
hazardous atmosphere conditions,
extremely capable, launch control, I suppose that is back, where's that then? Launch control. Back up and then back down, perhaps? So yeah, they're both equally capable, but Unity has an edge that where Unreal Engine has all these unbelievable free assets that Epic give away. And mind you, Unity do that as well. Unity also give away some assets every month, and there's sales on that store as well. Unity has a great ecosystem of developers who've released a game on Unity. So indie devs, they have made amazing things with Unity, and they have so many tools over the years that you might benefit from things that people have custom written to get something done.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Come on. Launch Pod 2. Can we watch it?
in 10, 9,
This is it, right?
8, 7, 6,
Should we be in here while that launches?
4, 3,
Maybe we need to press another button here. I might just hang around just in case.
Launch.
Aha!
Thanks, Morgan. Means a lot to me that you did all that. Despite
You're welcome.
Frank. I'm transmitting the location of something that could help. I couldn't get it off the station, but maybe it can help you.
Give me. I like. The location of something that might help. We're all ears. Find what Manuela left for you in the shuttle bay. Reward. I love it. Let's get the reward. Hey, this is nice. We're not just getting punished in space by aliens. We're also getting rewards and stuff. So hoo-hoo.
Warning, air supply system malfunction. Please evacuate until repairs can be made by an engineer or an operator.
Reward down here. We haven't looked at our little platform here. I suppose this is where a shuttle is going to dock at one point. Reward is perhaps in here then. Reward. Reward, reward, reward. Where's the reward gone? Dang. Reward is only accessible from the outside.
Morgan, January was right. It was not you. But I keep hearing your voice and my father's voice.
Yes, that must be difficult.
It was not you. I know. You saved me because you wanted to. That is not the same person on the recording. Something's changed. I need to see that. I'm
Warning,
better
oxygen
now.
levels critical.
I'll do what I can to get us off the station alive, but that log is coming with me. If you truly want forgiveness, you'll help me get it to where it belongs. No matter what that means for you and Transstar.
Listen, sure, Mikhaila. I have a feeling I'm being cheated out of my reward here. My reward was up here! Nate, and be a little bit more specific. I think you're not quite clear. Who needs the reward and what would the reward be? A wrench to the head, you're thinking. Is that the reward? She really, really makes an effort, doesn't she, Mikhaila? It must be really difficult for her because, seriously, I've forgotten what we've done. How do I get up there? Or do I just, well, I don't know. Should I...
Warning, oxygen levels critical. Please seek a breathing apparatus immediately.
Maybe if I go and transfer myself into this. Is that possible? No. There is no target. Damn. Because I don't think I fit through here, do I? Oh, I do. Ah, reward! Let's have a look at the note. Please deliver ASAP to P.O. Box 1127 in Fresno, California. This is a medical emergency. Your payment has already been transferred and we are both at risk taking this off the station, so please be discreet. I'm trusting you. Oh, I'm trusting you will do the right thing. It's like... This is not bad. This is not good grammar, but that's okay. Another note. Mom! I sent some special meds to help. Please follow the instructions carefully. I know you hate needles. I know you hate needles, but believe me, the neuromods can do miraculous things. I'll contact you soon, but remember not to mention any of this when communicating with me while I'm on Talos. Love you, Manuela. That is good. Any other rewards up here? The briefcase. We should take the briefcase with us because that's what worries me always when people do drops of like $1 million underneath the bridge at 4 a.m. Do I deduct the cost of the vessel that I'm delivering the money with from the $1 million? I mean, would it be okay if I buy a $200 nice Samsonite bag and just give you, or do I have to pay for that on top of it? Because that just made the blackmail situation that much more expensive. So I'm always concerned, you know. I can give you the money, but can I keep the bag? What's happening here? Lift shut down. Utility on my computer. Ah, it's something we didn't know. Reward time. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I think I might go and admire the bonsai tree here.
System malfunction. Please evacuate.
In fact, I don't. I might just go back to my office and call it a day, because I'm happy to be back on Talos I tomorrow and do some more side missions, or scan some coral and bring the story forward. What do you think? Do you want to do some more side missions tomorrow, or do you want to finish the story off? Because we could do that also tomorrow. Let me know what you'd like to do while we're still on the air. And then we shall go and do that tomorrow. Tonight, Chris is streaming in about an hour from now. So if you're up for a bit of a very chilled out, off-the-cuff chat, submit your artworks and he shows them off on screen and you can talk about them. You can even join him in the voice chat on the Discord. Go and do that. I might pop in. If not, that's totally fine as well. I say have a wonderful rest of Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. I might see you on Chris's stream, and we'll just be around. So take care.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.